Everyone, welcome to today's trade of the day. And for today's trade of the day, I'll be looking at the dollar CAD. All right, so what I have here is the dollar CAD on the daily, and on the daily, looking at market structure, we see that price is consistently making lower highs and lower lows. All right, so it's very clear, price has just made a lower high, so we can expect price to push down and make a lower low, or at least test the last swing low. Alright, and we also can see that there is this strong push down. We can use a Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low. Okay, and we see that price is flirting around the 61.8 region. Okay, so we can put in our resistance over there. Alright, and with that, let's go down to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we also see that price is forming a base at this area. This is where we can actually put in our strong support. So I'm just going to use this recent low as a strong swing low support, right? So this can also be our intraday take profit. Okay, so what I'm expecting price to do is actually to push up to this key resistance level and then come back down once more. Right, so of course, having all these levels in line, we can actually now start to look for our entry. Alright, I'm going to remove this Fibonacci because it comes from the daily, so it's quite far away. Even if I do a retracement from even on the shorter time frame, on the 4 hour, from the high to the low, and open Fibonacci retracements and 860, right, we see that this is a strong confluence level. Right, so it lines up on the daily, the 4 hour, and let's go down to the 1 hour as well. So on a 1 hour, right, we see that prices have been making lower highs again, in line with the structure on the daily. We can draw a line across these highs, and we can actually come to this this trend line, right? We get a trend line of which we can start to look for entry. So we have two movements here. We can use a Fibonacci retracement from a high to the low. We can also use a Fibonacci extension to do this zigzag. Alright, so now that we have these two areas, let's use Fibonacci retracement first from high to low. Okay, and open up all Fibonacci retracements. And we see the price is currently testing the 61.80. Right, we use Fibonacci extension 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and open up all Fibonacci extensions as well. And we see, okay, it's a bit hard to see, but we see that the 61.80 is in line with the 127.2. Right, so it's around this area. So we can have our entry around this area, which is also in line with our descending trendline resistance, in line with the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, and also in line with the 127.20 extension. So this is a very strong confluence level, right? And this resistance that we identify on a daily can be our stop loss. Alright, so this is a very nice intraday trade of the day. Let's open up, put a nail in the coffin, so to speak. Right, we can also include our RSI, and we can see the RSI indicator is actually coming close to resistance. Right, every time RSI comes close to this resistance, test this resistance, there is actually a huge drop. Right, fluctuated around here, forming a divergence, followed by a huge drop. Once more, when RSI came back to this resistance at a 61%, right, there is a huge drop. And now RSI is once again coming back to our 61% resistance. From there, we can expect a huge drop as well. Alright, so everyone, thanks for your time. This is dollar CAD trade of the day. Wish you guys all the best. Trade safe, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys again.